The chance to climb a rock wall and dangle from a wire may be part of the Government of Canada's newest campaign to educate young people about the health risks of marijuana. Health Canada is bringing cannabis interactive activity zones to music festivals, fairs, sporting events and other celebrations across the country starting next month. Possible locations include Canada Day in Ottawa, the Pacific National Exhibition in Vancouver, the Tremblant International Blues Festival and the Buskers Festival in Halifax, according to Health Canada. The $5.1 million traveling program could include rock climbing, a digital graffiti wall and digital technology that shows how cannabis affects the brain, says Health Canada. Photographs in a Health Canada document that illustrate what types of activities are planned show a young man rock climbing, another playing with a bright digital screen, and a person in a harness suspended from a wire attached to what appears to be a giant yo-yo. How will cannabis education be woven into all the fun and games? Ambassadors at the activity centers will chat with young people and, in the words of the government document, help them make positive and healthy lifestyle choices that will help them achieve their goals and improve their well-being. The novel approach reflects emerging ideas about drug education. Public health educators are grappling with the best way to connect with Canada's young people, who are among the world's most avid pot smokers. Traditional anti-drug campaigns that rely on fear, a dry recitation of facts or lecturing don't tend to be effective. A promising new approach takes a positive spin, promoting healthy lifestyles, attaining goals and learning ways to manage stress. In one recent survey commissioned by Health Canada, 40% of teenagers aged 13 to 18 said one of the reasons they used cannabis was to relieve stress and anxiety. The traveling activity show is being created by Inventa, a Vancouver marketing agency that won a bid to create 2 national, experiential campaigns for youths aged 13 to 17 and for those 18 to 24. The tender document says the campaigns could also include game, contest or other evidence-based activities to encourage young people to attend the events and participate in the program, and enlist the help of social media celebrities, bloggers or other relevant influencers. The campaign will be promoted on communications channels that are popular and that appeal to youth. Hello, social media. The key messages to be delivered are set out in the tender document. Like alcohol, cannabis is not without risks. Choose a positive lifestyle to reach your full potential. The younger cannabis use starts and the more it is used, the higher the health risks. Know the health and safety risks of cannabis. Officials at Inventa refused to comment, referring questions to Health Canada, which provided a summary. Marketing campaigns created by Inventa include an event for Nintendo Switch, a Coca-Cola Olympic torch relay and a Wii U launch tour, according to the company website. It's encouraging that the government hired a firm with experience staging events for young people, said David Hammond, a professor of public health at the University of Waterloo. Lots of our health communications are embarrassing. They look like they're designed by old people in government. A wide variety of cannabis education measures are needed, he said. Some may be more successful than others, but over time, understanding will bubble up. As long as the messages are on harm reduction and are credible, people will tend to embrace them. I think they are trying to meet kids where they are at. Even at the best of times, it's hard for the government and public health authorities to be cool and hip. But look, it's worth a crack. Perhaps Canadian officials were inspired by youth education campaigns in U.S. states that have legalized cannabis. Colorado has coupled wide-ranging fact-based campaigns with ads that deliver the message that underage pot use can get in the way of what matters to you. One ad for the state's Protect What's Next campaign, for instance, features people biking, running and doing woodwork. Discover it. Do it. Share it, says the ad. Big or small, your goals matter. Don't let marijuana get in the way. That campaign also sponsors adventures, from workshops on music production to lessons on stand-up paddleboarding and painting session with a street artist. In Oregon, a state where there are more pot shops than Starbucks, the state health authority fought back with a campaign called Stay True to You that was created after consulting with youth focus groups. The campaign succeeded in improving some mistaken assumptions about marijuana, including the notion that everyone smokes pot. An independent evaluation found a collage of ads from the Stay True to You campaign for cannabis education among youth that was conducted by the Oregon Health Authority. But like any creative enterprise, some of the attempts have bombed. Colorado tried an offbeat campaign called Don't Be a Lab Rat that placed huge cages in public places. It was meant as a playful way to drive home the point that cannabis can hurt the developing brains of young people, but some found it scary and bizarre. In Canada, the federal government has also conducted more traditional cannabis awareness campaigns over the last year directed at both youths and their parents. Those campaigns provided health facts and tips for parents on how to talk with their children that were viewed by millions on social media. Another campaign called Don't Drive High, that included videos, ads and a mobile game, received 58 million impressions on Facebook and Instagram and aired at 160 movie theaters, according to Health Canada. Last month, Health Canada began another campaign aimed at young people that includes questions and answers from experts. Health Canada revised its website, and says that ads based on the information have been liked or shared more than 1.3 million times on Facebook and Instagram, Conservative Sen. Barry Smith said he's concerned the government campaigns are not rolling out quickly enough. The federal government has said it hopes to have recreational pot legalized by this summer. Smith says some of the campaigns are worthy efforts, but he doubts if most young people will be checking the Health Canada website for information on cannabis. Health Minister Jeanette Petitpas-Taylor told a Senate committee last month that she had heard complaints from people who had not seen many ads. She suggested they check social media. Often those that make that kind of comment are not the young people we are attempting to reach. They tend to be people my age. Jay Miller at postmedia.com, twitter.com/JackWiaMiller.